Alright, so today I'm going to do a flip through of a little junk journal that I made, and I've been sharing it over on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, you should definitely go check it out, because I will be finishing this and sharing the finished pages on Instagram every so often. So if you'd like to see that, then you need to go check out at the Chic Sparrow on Instagram. Let's do this. Stay tuned all the way through, because I'm going to be talking about something special that is going to be all tied up at the very end of the video, so don't skip. Also, for my sight impaired friends, I am going to be reading all the quotes that are on here. So if you don't like that sort of thing, you can put this on double speed and make me sound funny, or you can just skip to the next video. But I think these are all great quotes. They're inspirational. They're to help with Mental Health Month, which is this month, September, and it's something that I firmly believe in. So let's do this. All of these are written in my own handwriting. I didn't take any special classes. This is just my handwriting. Most of the time I'm using a ballpoint pen, or I'm using a felt tip pen. Don't let your struggle become your identity, by Unknown. Happiness can be found even in the darkest of times if one only remembers to turn on the light. The quote goes to Albus Dumbledore from Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. And I do want to say that I'm okay that this is crooked. So the whole point of this is just to do it. It doesn't have to be perfect. And you're going to see that there's a lot of mistakes in here. And I like them. It gives it character. This is just something I wanted to make. So. And the next one is, the strongest people are those who win battles we know nothing about. Also by Unknown. Unknown wrote a lot of good stuff. Things to remember. You don't have to be perfect. Having a bad day is okay. Small steps are also progress. Asking for help is strength. People love and appreciate you. And I got that from missmental.com. You guys should go check that out. She has a lot of good stuff on that website. I asked God, "Why are you taking me through troubled waters?" And he replied, "Because your enemies can't swim." Also by Unknown. There are plenty of others willing to call you a failure, a fool, a loser, a hopeless souse. Don't ever say it of yourself. You send out the wrong signal, and that is what people pick up. Don't you understand? You care about something, you fight for it. You hit a wall, you push through it. There is something you need to know about failure, Tintin. You can never let it defeat you. If you're tired, learn to rest, not quit. That one's by Anonymous. He also wrote a lot of good stuff. Even when you fall flat on your face, you're still moving forward. By Victor Kayam. It doesn't matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop. That's by Confucius. Good, better, best, never let it rest, till your good is better and your better is best. By St. Jerome. I really love that one. Pretty much how I live my daily life. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. And that's by Chuck Swindoll. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. Mark Twain. Our ability to handle life's challenges is a measure of our strength of character. By Les Brown. Character cannot be developed in ease and quiet. Only through experience of trial and suffering can the soul be strengthened, ambition inspired, and success achieved. By Helen Keller. And that's just a flowery doodle I did because I thought it would look pretty through the tracing paper. And I mean, it kind of does, but this was not my best, but that's okay. I still like it. Howard Thurman said, "Don't ask what the world needs. Ask what makes you come alive and go do it. Because what the world needs is people who have come alive." And this is a Zen proverb which says, "Let go or be dragged." Viktor Frankl said, "Everything can be taken from a man, but one thing. The last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way." I couldn't really fact check it because it was really hard to find who said this, but I put it here because it was the only one that I could find that said it, but I don't see why he couldn't have said it. Every next level of your life will demand a different you. Leonardo DiCaprio. It's not just people who can't find a job or can't fit in society that struggle with depression sometimes. Jared Padalecki. Supernatural. And that's it. That's all I have in here. So what I have done is I've doodled in some. I've rubber stamped in other places. I'll try to tell you where I got the rubber stamps really quick because I know everybody always wants to know. These butterfly rubber stamps I got from wish.com. This stamp here is from Susie Blue. And this is a doodle. This is some ephemera, butterfly ephemera. These ones are from Susie Blue as well, the same set. Wish.com. You Shine Brightly is from, I think it's from Hobby Lobby, and it came in a set. And this is an Allie Brown from Illustrated Faith. Which, by the way, those are probably the best stamps that I own because they're made from photopolymer, I believe. They're really sticky. I love them. And then these are just old stamps that I've had forever. I embossed them with silver embossing powder so they sparkle. So everything else, like this was a doodle that I did and with an embossing pen, and then I embossed it with gold embossing powder. A lot of these are tea dyed paper, like this is a coffee dyed paper actually. And again, stamps. These leaf stamps are also from wish.com, and I embossed them with gold embossing powder. So I will go through this and I will add more touches, more stuff. Like this is a blank page that I will fill with something, and you'll be able to see what I do to these over on Instagram. But I wanted to share this because it's probably going to take me longer than I have left in September, and I wanted to make sure and get this done in September. So if you want to see the rest of it, join me over on Instagram at the Chic Sparrow. So I told you to stay until the end because I wanted you to see this, because I made one for one of you. I'm going to show you how it's made, and then I'm going to tell you how to get it. So I'll just show you. Not too long ago, I switched over all of our dashboards to be shipped in glassine envelopes because I'm trying to get away from as much plastic as I can. I can't get 100% away from it, but that's what my goal is one day. And so the first thing that went were the plastic that I was shipping the dashboards in. And so I switched over to glassine, and I thought a fun way to reuse the glassine is to use it to make like a little book cover. And so what I did is I made this book cover. I made them both the same way, by the way. I took a piece of pretty scrapbook paper that I got from Michael's. It came in a pack. I don't remember what pack it was. This one here is actually writing paper stationery that I got from wish.com. I've done a lot of shopping on Wish recently, but this is actually just a piece of letter paper, and it goes like that, and that's folded over right there, so it makes a little tuck spot, but it's just one solid piece of paper. And I put it in the envelope because I thought it would be pretty, just kind of have it muted down. This one has a little bird in it and some like little vintagey ephemera type stuff, and I thought it went really well. And so I slipped it in there, and then I used my sewing machine, and I used gold thread, and I zigzagged all the way around the edge. And over here you can see that there's a tuck spot as well. But it's one piece of paper that's slipped in and stitched around. Super simple. Anybody can do it. And then inside I have all kinds of different paper. So I have scrapbook paper. This is sumi paper, which is used to make sumi paintings on. It's a rice paper, and it's really lightweight, but it's beautiful. This is Strathmore 25% cotton writing paper. This is coffee dyed paper that was first printed on with an inkjet printer, and then the colors just kind of smeared all over it. And then more Sumi paper. This is tracing paper. This is actually paint paper that they use to protect the edges of the room and stuff. That's all that is. More Strathmore, Sumi. This is just full of all kinds of different papers. And in the very back, I put Made Just For You With Love by Jennifer Harvey in 2019. And there's a little tuck spot here that you can tuck little ephemeras in or whatever. This is pamphlet stitched with waxed linen thread. And I left the threads long so that I could attach like little things to it. And I attached actually these little feathers to it, so they kind of dangle like that. And then I'm going to give you a little pom-pom clip. And then I just, took another glassine envelope. I folded it in half and I added like a little accordion thing to the end here. And I filled it up with a bunch of little ephemeras that I had hanging around my house. So there's a bunch of little ephemera things inside of here that you can add to this so that you can start junk journaling. And that is that. I thought it would be cool if you guys could see one way that I might use up these glassine envelopes. I love glassine. I like the way it sounds. And so what I want to do is I want to give this away to one of you. This is how I'm going to do the giveaway, guys. And this is also international. Anybody's welcome. I will pay the shipping overseas. So what you need to do is you need to go over to Instagram. You need to find the latest picture from inside this book. You'll recognize it. I know you will. And I would like for you to comment, and you can leave your favorite quote. How's that? Leave your favorite quote that I shared today in the comments on the Instagram photo that was posted today, and your entry will be selected at random. I'll announce the winner on Monday on Instagram. So, do you got it? Go to Instagram, find the quote that you saw today, leave your favorite quote in the comments, and that is how you enter. Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope this was inspirational for you, and have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Bye.